So last night, man, look, I am a LeBron James fan. I am an unapologetic LeBron James fan. Now, I'm honest. I'm honest. When it comes to LeBron, I'm not one of these crazy people, but I'm a fan because I'm a fan of good basketball. And regardless of what you say, he's a crybaby and all of this. He's a flopper. He couldn't last in the 90s, which is it. That statement is just ignorant. But I'm a fan, and I'm a fan of everybody. I'm a fan of Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, LeBron. I'm just a fan of good basketball. But my favorite player is Larry Bird, without question, Larry Bird. But LeBron is that dude. But last night is why people badmouth LeBron. This is literally why. He gets hit in the head by Dylan Brooks. And he gets hit in the head, first of all, with a wrist. Or I don't even know if it was the head. It was more like the jaw, side of the face by Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks might as well shot LeBron in the back of the head. He falls down, rolls around on the ground like he had been shot with a bazooka. I mean, he's that big, and then just to wallow around. This is what makes it hard for people that like LeBron. It's that kind of stuff that makes it hard for him. How do you defend that? Like, I can't defend that. When people say, oh, man, he's a sissy, he's a flopper. And then you see this, it's like, yeah, I guess he is. I mean, I literally cannot defend it. So it's stuff like that that makes it hard. And then you'll see him go back down the court, drive through 5 people. People are hanging all over him. He gets an and one as he makes a layup. So it's just insane. It's just insane. And then you got people. Bills Mania. LeBron wouldn't last 1 second in a July NFL minicamp without pads. Well, does anybody last in a minicamp without pads? That doesn't even make any sense. That you're going out of your way to hate LeBron. You could just say something simple like, why does he do what you just said, Brian? But instead you go out and see, this is why there's always these arguments, is because people make outlandish statements like that. And then you get the LeBron people to defend it, and then it's a back and forth, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And the GOAT says, we love our crybaby. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's just wild. And you get into that whole debate on whether you think that LeBron is the GOAT or you think that MJ is the GOAT, all of this stuff on who you believe. And you go back and forth, and people say LeBron couldn't last in the 80s or 90s, even though he's bigger than Karl Malone and was more athletic than anybody in the league, but somehow he couldn't last in a league where he's bigger than everybody. I don't understand that, but okay. But then you turn around and you see this, where a man hits him with, if y'all saw the play, it looked like, now he hit him, and I'm not even saying he doesn't hit him hard, but it didn't punch him. He hits him with the inside of his wrist on the side of the head. And the man goes down like a bazooka has just gone off. It's insufferable, to be honest with you. It's insufferable. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So it's just crazy. And you're right. He's playing the system. I get that. I get that he's just doing what the rules allow him to do. I know that. But it's nauseating, to say the least. Come on, LeBron. We don't need the drama. We don't need it. We don't need the acting drama. It's just nauseating. So it's crazy. It's just crazy. But that's what he does. That's where it is. That's what the NBA is for the most part. All the flopping, all the acting. They've taken a page out of soccer and taken it to a whole new level. Because in soccer, it's the same way. On soccer, those guys go down like a tank has blown them up. But then they come out with that super spray, and they spray it on there, and they're back up and running. Back up and running. That's why I don't watch soccer, but when I do, I love to see it. I love to see that part of it. I mean, literally, it's like grenades have gone off. Guys just blown up, and they come out with that super spray. And that super spray, I don't know what's in it. I don't know what it does. Well, take that back. I do know what it does, but I don't know what's in it. But I need to get some of that in my house. Because when I get up in the morning, these old bones, these old knees creaking, I need some of that super spray. Spray it on my knees so I can get going in the morning. Because that is just crazy. Just crazy. So it is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. My man Zach says, I don't know how people sit down and watch a 90-minute scoreless game talking about soccer. People love it. I don't love it, but people love it. So my man Pat Cockrell over on YouTube says, LeBron does cry a ton about small things, but let's not act like Dylan Brooks isn't a jackass on the court. Well, I mean, that kind of goes without saying. Dylan Brooks last night was trying to hurt. I mean, he's pushing people in midair. He pushed Jared Vanderbilt in midair. I mean, he's going to do something to somebody where somebody gets seriously hurt. And then what are you going to do? I mean, at some point, if you're a league and you don't want that in your league, don't you make an example out of them? It's like the whole Draymond thing. Draymond got suspended indefinitely. It ended up being 14 games, but I think it could have been more. But the league let him go with the foolishness for so long and did nothing. You created your own monster. So, yeah, Chuck said the same thing. Brooks is trying to be Draymond Green. My man Pat Cockrell said Draymond Green 2.0. I mean, that's exactly right, people. That's exactly right. So, it is what it is, man. It just drives me insane. It just drives me insane. I can't deal with the flop. And like I said, I'm a LeBron defender, but I can't defend that. I don't even try either. I don't even try. You can't defend this man when he's rolling around on the ground after somebody hits him with the inside of their wrist on the side of the head. He's laying on the ground, blinking like he can't see, like he's dizzy. I'm like, nobody punched you, man. You got hit. Get up and go whatever's going to happen. Shoot the free throws. Throw the inbounds pass. Whatever. But then 45 seconds later, you drive through the whole team and 3 of them are hanging on you and you get an and one layup. It's just unbelievable, this guy. But oh well.